Today is another debut of a gorgeous Christmas kit, and it's very unusual. It's not your traditional at all. It's the modern Christmas magic kit. What I decided to do was let's play around with the classic color palette of black, white, and gold in a Christmas junk journal kit. You are going to see whimsical ephemera like Santa, snowmen, reindeer, Christmas trees, hot chocolate cups, and all that kind of stuff. This is a huge kit. It is 35 pages. You get 10 pages for size for a paper bag journal. You get coordinating backgrounds. You get 64 pieces of Christmas clip art. You get 15 Christmas word art graphics, trifolds, small envelopes, tuck spots, yeah, okay. You get the idea. I printed it all. Before I cut it up, I wanted to show it to you. So here's the words that you get. This is the same page that comes in all my Christmas kits. Lots of Merry Christmases and some additional faith-based ones. So let me kind of show you what's in this kit. There's some Christmas tags. Look how fun they are, okay? There's tags. There's tags. Let's look at all this ephemera. See how fun this is? Black and white and a little touch of red. Plaids. Look, this is just beautiful. Cute little Santas. Plaid Christmas boxes. I love the truck, right? Here's some more word art that you can use in it. Here's some more tags. And here's some of the background pages. Look at these. Aren't these just stunning? And you'll see what I'm going to make from these next. So I just wanted to show you the kit. There's some 2 little envelopes, wonderful tuck spots, more tuck spots. These are trifolds, and so you can put it together back to back or just do it separately. Here's a really fun pocket. You put all these together and it makes this. More Christmas ephemera, more fun cards to stick in, more Christmas black and white. Okay, now what I've done with these sheets is I've sized them so that they fit on a 5x5 paper bag, because we're going to make some paper bag journals. If you watch my other Christmas videos, you will see that's what I've made, a lot of those, and it makes a perfect card. Once you cut this out, this could be the perfect Christmas card for you, okay? So here's some of the fun and some little whimsical Santas. But that black, white, and gold, I just thought was something different. Let's play around with something different and something fun. And then I gave some really fun, just some sophisticated backgrounds there if you wanted to do that. Some more of those, some geometric black and whites, and some more background paper. So that's the kit. And the magic of the camera is, baba, I am going to go cut all this up and we're going to start making some Christmas gifts. First one I'm going to make is going to be a little white paper bag card. And I thought this paper would be fun to be on the cover. We're going to cut this, and I'm going to put this on a card and do an insert. And then I thought this would just be darling on there. Oh, no, wait, maybe I'm going to wrap it this way. Let's do that. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so the first thing is the paper is bigger than this particular paper bag. So we're going to mark it and trim it. So let's do that. I'll trim that much, and then it should fit in there. There we go. We'll do that. And I'm using the closed end. Well, actually, this is open, but you know what? It's a different bag. That's a bag I cut open as a demo. Okay, we're going to use, oh, that one's cut open too. Well, they're all cut open. Okay, finally I found one. So we're going to start with a paper bag. And on the closed end, I am going to glue this piece of paper. I still didn't cut it enough. Yeah, I should have cut it a little bit smaller. Let's do one more slice off. going to trim this off because we don't really need all this extra. So we're just going to cover it with paper anyway, so. That would be so cute in there. I can use that. And let's pick a Merry Christmas that would go with that one. Let's see, we could put a tag. Maybe we use one of these tags. Let's put this in there. First example of how to use this kit, took a white lunch bag, right, and I folded it this direction with the closed end, took the piece of paper that is the kits that are 5x5, right, this kind of paper, and I wrapped it around both of those. There's no opening there. Then I thought this would be cute, and I put the Merry Christmas, which comes on your page of words, word art, and then I took a white card and cut it to fit in the pocket, and I just put some of this black and white ribbon on there because my thought was this is where you would write a little note. Use this as a real Christmas card and write a little note to whoever you're sending the Christmas card to. So there's our first one. How simple. And then I just tied some fibers, and this black fiber I actually got at Dollar Tree. Number 2, I used the same method, the white paper bag, wrapped the 5x5 design. Let me show you what I keep talking about that. So in the kit, you get a design like this, and I made that specifically to put on paper bags. So that's what I'm saying when I fold it and wrap it around the kit. Added Rudolph on there, added some red to pick it up. We got that color. Put this on there and used one of the word art, old-fashioned sleigh rides. And then I basically did the same thing on the card. I used the black and white plaid, and then I added a stamp, one of the stamps that's in the kit. So there's another really beautiful, different Christmas card. For the third Christmas card, what I thought I would make is, this is from my Golden Twilight Christmas kit, and you see how this folds out and folds out, and it's just so beautiful. I'm going to show you how I made that. We're going to make one in black and white. And what you do is you get a manila folder, and the papers are 5.5 inches tall. So if you lay that on a manila folder and trim it at 5.5, what you then get is a cut. And of course, because it's fold, you got your 2 pieces of paper. So the first thing that we're going to do is, they're going to be a little bit longer. This one I need to trim a little bit. But we're going to leave that as a way to attach it like that, so that they'll fold over, and that's how we're going to get our quadruple fold. So what I've chosen is, there's 2 pieces of paper that are the black and whites, and here we have our 2 pieces of manila folder. Now you'll notice that they are wider, correct? They're wider than we really need. So what we're going to do is, we are going to attach them, and then we're going to slide this one underneath there so that those 2 meet, and then that's where we're going to score, and that'll be a really nice sturdy fold. Okay, so let's start with gluing this one. I'm going to take my metal roller, and we're going to score that so that it will fold easily. Okay, we're going to score it like that. We're going to score this. And we'll score that one. If you have a scoreboard, you can do that. Just easier when I'm sitting here to just use my metal roller. Okay, so there we go. So first one we want to make sure folds correctly is this. And we want to make sure that, let's see, here we go, that we get it all folded out straight, right? There we go. Okay, it came out pretty good on the corners. We're going to flip it over, and then I picked the white, black, and gold. So the trick is, do I want the blacks on the outside edge and the whites on the inside? Which might be fun. We could do it that way. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, let me move. I've got all my parts sitting here on my desk, which is good when you start to decorate, but it's not when you're trying to make something like we're doing right now. So I love file folders. You will see me use them over and over and over again. So many of my faith windows, I use file folders. I was thinking about, I heard today one of the artists that I follow on YouTube was talking about file folder February. And I thought, you know what, that would actually be really fun to do. So I'm thinking that I might do a series in February about all the ways that I use file folders. If you're interested in that, put that in the comments. Just let me know if that'd be something that you would like to do too, because I have one video right now, if you go to look, and I show you lots of, I think it's called 11 ways or 12 ways, I can't remember now, ways to use file folders. So I've already got that, and that's for my Faith Windows design, but this would probably be more like coming up with new and different things. That would be fun if we made one file folder junk journal, or should we like do one a week, make maybe 4 for the whole month. I don't know, just thoughts. So if you have any thoughts on something a series you would be interested in, just let me know in the comments. Had to get all the glue off my hands because it was becoming like impossible to work with the papers. And this one's gonna have to sit for a few minutes to get dried. So I'm just making sure that it's folded. Yeah, we're gonna leave with that. We're gonna, oh, let's see, no, look, that is, there we go. Yeah, shouldn't be folding this while the glue's wet. So I'll stop the video and I'll come back and show you how I finished this one. And here is number 3 completed. It came out darling. So I got the little drums and the bells at Dollar Tree, of course. And I put the little Christmas trees on the front. And so you open it like this. This is a gold doily that I've had for forever. And I just thought it really set off the Merry Christmas pillow. And then we put the cup of chocolate with the marshmallows on there. And then you open it up all the way. And here's all your tags that you're tucked in. And I added some more gold and some more gold trim, and I think the papers just speak for itself. So this to me would be a gift journal because you couldn't really mail it with this stuff on it. But you, again, see, you can write notes. You can write your thoughts and stuff like that to the person that you're giving this to. Or if it's for yourself, obviously sit down and write, use each tag maybe to generate your remembrance of what happened this Christmas, and then you date it all. So isn't that just darling? That is number 3. Okay, for my 4th idea for this kit is, hopefully you have some white Christmas cards and envelopes. I know that Michael's and all the craft stores used to sell them. So these are old, or you can make them. But I just decided I'm gonna make some just plain Christmas cards, basically. I've given you, as you can see here, look at this big pile. You have so much ephemera, so much clip art in this particular kit. You could make 50 cards. They're simple cards, and that's okay. I've added some black. I added some of the background page on there with some of the pretty black and white and red presents, and then we just put season's greetings. So there's a white card. Here's with Mr. Snowman, and I just again added that same background on there, put a piece of black and white ribbon, and we've got Merry Christmas. And then I had some of these old red and gold cards, and I thought these were darling. Got the little, what is that? Well, it's a funny snowman, and then his hat and Merry Christmas, and then here's another one with Merry Christmas and Santa. Now, I'm just gonna tell you my little story. I used to make cards all the time, and I would spend probably 45 minutes to an hour on a card for somebody. And once I found out that a member of my family got it for their birthday and just said, oh, they never even said anything that I sent it. And then later on, the person said, yeah, I got it. And I'm thinking, I don't even think he remembers that I gave it to him, that I made it for him. It kind of turned me off because I realized that you could spend a lot of time making these gorgeous, elaborate cards, but people don't really appreciate them because it's really about the thought that you're just communicating. Merry Christmas, happy birthday, whatever. So that's why I'm showing you very simple cards, okay? So there's some very simple cards, but you've got lots of clip art to make more. Fun idea. Now these came as large tag cards with envelopes from iCraft. Again, these are old, so you may not have them, but you could make this for yourself out of white cardstock. And so here's the first one. Isn't that pretty? Just the giant present and some pom-poms, and then I just put Merry Christmas on the inside of that. So these are, again, simple cards. I really like this one. I love that truck and the bringing the Christmas tree, right? How pretty. And then we wish you a Merry Christmas. So see how cute those turned out? So that's another idea. Okay, my next idea is we're gonna make a square card with this really fun tuck. So I've chosen this section. I folded it in half. I picked out this tuck spot that we're gonna put on here. And then I've taken this trifold and I've glued it on the back of this background paper. So let's cut that. First, we need some more gold. So maybe we put that on there. Yes, 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 that works. Now this stuff, again, you know what I'm gonna say. Where did Diane get this? At Dollar Tree. I shop at Dollar Tree quite often. But look at all the wonderful things that you get and that I can afford, right? Now, the trick with this is you have to use the liquid glue and kind of go over as many of the little circles as you can to get it nice and glued down. And don't forget that glue becomes transparent when it dries. So I like calling attention to the gift quote that's inside. Let's wipe some of that off. There we go. Put your needle back on here, Diane. And so that works. Now we're going to put something on the front. How about that? Doesn't that look cute? It is very cute. There we go. So see how versatile all this clip art is, and the backgrounds, they all really coordinate. My next idea, I gave you a few pieces of background paper, okay? And what I did for this one is I cut it right here, then I folded it like that, okay? And I folded that and I made 2 more cards. Used a piece of black on underneath the majestic deer, and we put Merry Christmas. And then this one was just so cute with the little snowman, right? Peace, love, and joy. So that's how you can use those background pages. And I print on that heavyweight matte photo paper, so they actually work good for a card. Now my next idea is to go back to the manila folder. So I did the 5.5, and then I trimmed, you know, opened it up. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make a little triple fold. Okay, so we're gonna use the manila folder to do that. And I'm gonna place the pictures that I want exactly where I want them. Like I want this little Santa to be on the cover because he's right in the middle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put, we'll put the glue on there, and then we'll put the paper down exactly where we want it to be. So let's glue that up. So if you're asking me what the dimensions of this is, it's gonna be 4 inches wide is what it is. And then we want the Santa to be kind of in the middle. So we're gonna do it just like that. I think works out. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's gonna work well. black and gold piece. So in this kit, you'll notice there's a lot of black, white, and red, and then there's black and gold in the kit, which I thought was just so beautiful. The whole point of this kit is you want something unusual, you want to get this kit, because most people don't just do black and white for Christmas, right? Christmas is usually red and green. And then if you looked at my other kits, of course, we have the pink Christmas kit, which is beautiful, pretty in pink. That was fun to make and very different. I enjoyed making that, designing it and making all the fun parts. There we go. Okay. I finished it, isn't it darling? So I've put some of this big fluffy white on the front. Santa's the focal point. And then I added a tuck spot there with the black and gold, added our gold decoration. I left this one plain. I have one of this. This is some really old stuff. Who knows? Maybe I did get it at Dollar Tree. Oh, it is from Dollar Tree, years and years ago. Pulled that out of my stash and just stuck that on there. And then on here, if you notice, all I did was take a little piece of the contrasting paper and just put it on there. It just breaks up the eye really easy. So there we go. There's a trifold. Now, of course, you can always stick a gift card in here if that's what you wanted to do, right? You could stick a gift card in this and make this a beautiful little gift card. Next, I decided to play around with 2 white Christmas cards. And what I did for this one, let me show you. See how I'm going to show you how I push them together. So you open that like that. So it's a trifold made from 2 Christmas cards. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love the black and gold. So what did I do? I took the cards, right, and I opened them like this. Yeah, if I can get it open. There. And instead of totally going to the fold to fold, right, I went over I went over quite a bit so that it would fold over like that and leave that piece there. I just thought that was fun. All I did was glue. Look, I glued right there, this part. Just glued that together and then made it work like that. So there's another fun idea. Had some gold stars left over from a long time ago because I picked up all the gold stars on the kit. Well, here is the results of my last, well, let's be 5 hours. But it's been so much fun making a different kind of quality in the sense of color scheme. Just gave it a whole different sense. And I found that was actually getting easier. When you first start with a new color scheme, it is kind of, your brain goes, wait, what am I going to do with that? But as I got into it, I had a really good time. So let me go quickly through what I made. This was one of the last little tag ones that I just made, and I thought that turned out darling with the little cards in here. So again, you could stick in a gift card, and that one's pretty. And see, Joy, Love, Peace, Christmas. And then here's the one that I made with the truck. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And then here's the third one that I made with a present, Merry Christmas. Okay, so there's those. And then I made this fun one. I decided to play with just an envelope instead of the card. And so look what I did. I covered that, and inside the envelope is a little place where you could just, jot a little story, a little message to somebody for Merry Christmas. So I thought that was kind of fun to just make it like that. And then this was the one where I made 2 cards pushed together and made a unique size. I think that's really pretty. And then we did the trifold, the little Santa Claus trifold, and that's got lots of tags that you could write notes and stick gift cards in. Got that one. And then I made another small, just big card, 5.5 by 5.5 is what it is. And then inside we put the little trifold. And so that goes in there. So that's different. And then I made this gray, black, red Happy Holidays with some of the presents and Merry Christmas. And then you remember this, we did the four-fold, quad fold with lots of pockets everywhere. And the jingle bells are on it. The jingle bells and the little drum for the little drummer boy. And then I made this one with the, the reindeer Rudolph. And this was the paper bag where we had this tag inside that you can write a note. And another paper bag, this was one of the first ones, where we did another where you could write a note. So we got that. And then I made a whole bunch more cards. I basically use about 85% of this kit. Here's the little bit of stash that's left. And I think that's actually pretty good. So let me show you all the cards that I made. Now, actually, you know, I made all these as cards, but if you are doing a Christmas junk journal, you could slip all of these in there on pages. Farm fresh Christmas trees, Merry Christmas. Then we've got the big red heart, Merry Christmas with the boots, and you could stick a little note in here. Then there's the big stocking, and then here's that quad fold that's in the kit. You just fold all that up and I glued it in there. And then here's a beautiful ornament on the red and gold card, Merry Christmas. And there's the Christmas bells with Santa and Merry Christmas. And here's a snowman, more black and white, Merry Christmas. Here's again the presents, season's greetings. Another Santa on the red and gold card. Another one of the deer, which I love that design, Merry Christmas. And then here's one that's the Santa. And then here's one I did horizontally, Happy Holidays. So that is, hopefully that gives you a lot of inspiration to work with the modern Christmas magic kit and see what beautiful things you can make.